Welcome to Miranda Detailing. So today we have a Volkswagen Jetta and it's in for our diamond service. So complete interior. The exterior is going to be washed, clay barred, but then we added a polishing service. The customer added a polishing service also. So it's going to restore the finish. Let's see what we're looking for today. Alrighty guys, let's get started. just to show you the damage that sap can do, that was fairly fresh, and even probably within a few days or a week or two, that sap can etch into your clear coat. Unfortunately, that's what it's done here. If we really wanted to go further, we could probably wet sand it, compound and polish it, but on this vehicle, we're probably not going to go that far with this. We'll see if the polishing stage can at least reduce that effect. As you can see on the door, I think that was possibly gum on the bottom. That just scraped up with a plastic razor, and then we used some solvent. We're actually just using lacquer thinner to be able to remove that. We're very careful with that. It doesn't harm the paint, but it does remove it. So let's continue. Okay, so it is washed, decontaminated. We did all of the inside already. I did shoot some before and afters of the leather being cleaned and steamed. So now onto the paint. Now, this is not going to be a full paint correction. This is just going to be a single stage, but I might go a little bit extra on this one just because it really is so bad. And I am testing out these new pads, the new Euro fibers. Let's check out these pads. I'm going to use either HDSpeed or Meguiar 3800 or HD Polish. I'm going to try out a few of those and see what type of finish we can get. So on with the polishing. So we just did a pass here on this fender. And as you can see, it knocked down a lot of heavy stuff, but it didn't do some micro-marring. Obviously, it's a microfiber pad, and I'm using HDSpeed, and this paint may not like that combination. So let's try something else and see what we can do. Okay, so now we actually had to take it down to just a white buff and shine pad and the HDSpeed, and the paint is reacting a little finicky. It has a lot of deeper marks and swirling, but the majority of it is gone. Looking much better. We are making our way around the vehicle, and the finish on this poor thing is pretty faded. That's the before, and this is the after. So much improved, but there's a lot of defects in there. That huge scratch that goes right across. But really what we're trying to achieve is that the majority of the gloss and the slickness back to the paint, and get rid of that horrible haziness. So much better. Let's take a closer look at these bird droppings. As you can see, they have really eaten into the paint. If you want to wet sand that, it's a possibility, but I wouldn't risk it. Not on this paint. Unfortunately, those are going to remain. So it looks like we're dealing with some overspray. You can see the line right there. So yeah, we will see what we can do about that. I don't know what they were doing. Don't know if the polishing will be able to remove that. That would need heavy compounding, maybe even some wet sanding. So let's see what we can do. Much improved. I think some of the overspray is there. You can kind of catch it, but can't feel it. It's smooth. Now I think I know what this is. Right there, that is from an egg. Someone egging this car. I've seen that before. Unfortunately, that has chipped into the paint. It's etched. It's crackled into the clear coat. And this, now, oh, that's not going to focus. So unfortunately this has damaged the clear coat severely. It is bad. It is really crackled into it. Word of the day is crackle. Doing the best that I can with this thing. It's not a dramatic paint correction at all. So guys, this is our single stage polish. This vehicle could probably benefit from a full paint correction, even though there's a lot of deeper defects, but much improved. Now I decided to go a little bit further on the trunk lid, and I actually did cut it, but not all the way. It had so many deeper defects, I'm not going to go any further than this. These are just extremely deep. But I did cut it with D300 and the microfiber disc. The Eurofiber, excuse me, not the microfiber Meguiar's, but the Eurofiber. And vast improvement again, but it's got a lot of defects. A lot of defects. So we're going to try new Ultimate Fast Finish. It's been out for a while, I know. I haven't really given it a try because I'm not a big fan of aerosol protectants, but I'm gonna give it a try on our Volkswagen Jetta, so let's see how it does. That was surprisingly easy. I can see it, it goes on kind of like a coating, and then comes right off. No smearing, nothing I can see with my light. All right, let's do this all around. Okay, that's it for the protection. Actually, I gotta do the front bumper. Hold on. Okay, now we're done. That was extremely fast. It looks like about less than 15 minutes to be able to protect the entire vehicle. Now, it's already been polished. I did use HDSpeed, so that's gonna be sitting on top of HDSpeed. We'll see how the longevity goes. It is extremely slick, and besides all the defects that it has in it, the purr droppings and the deep scratches and etching and some of the deeper swirls, it's looking much, much better. So let's finish up with the rims and the tires to be dressed. All the glass has been cleaned. I'm gonna take a look at the engine, make sure that that's wiped down. All the interior has been done. So yeah, another couple of minutes and this will be done. So I have a little bottle of Gyeon, let's see, the deep matte black for tires, and I got this as a sample a while ago, and I like to use it every once in a while. It's not my my go-to tire dressing, but I do like the way that it applies. So let's put it on these tires. What we're seeing here is overspray, again, on the windshield. We're gonna have to remove that. All right, overspray removed. All right, so that's it for tonight. We are going to let it sit overnight. The leather seats now look incredibly clean, and they're conditioned. It's looking really nice. So all the makeup is gone. Remember here we had a little bit. And I believe over here we had a little bit. But that's all removed. And carpets are looking nice and fresh. Alright. So guys, this is our diamond service, and again I went a little overboard. This customer was a fellow auto geek, and he actually sent me some pads, which was really awesome, and I want to thank you for doing that. You know who you are when you see this. But it came out really great. I really couldn't use those pads too much. I did use them on the trunk lid because they were cutting pretty heavy even with HDSpeed and leaving some micro marks, so I had to drop it down a couple of pads to a white polishing pad, and then it was able to bring the results that I really wanted for this vehicle. But again, the vehicle has so many defects that I really can't go any further. Like here on the hood, we have these really deep scratches, probably from a shovel being scraped across. But as you can see, the finish itself is pretty decent. It's very glossy and looking really nice. And these are some imperfections that are very deep in the paint and they wouldn't come out. I would really need to go heavily on the compound to remove those. But whatever that stuff was, which I think it was egg, like egg yolk, it had etched into the paint. And remember that little mark right there. Yep, that's from an egg being tossed at it, unfortunately. Well, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. We are bringing you more videos each week. Give our video a thumbs up, and if you do have comments or questions, feel free to put them down below. Have a great day.